Hey, good morning, everybody. We're going to talk about persistence today and pushing through the opposition and anything that we face in life for our success to come to fruition. All right? Anything you do, you have to push and persist with consistent, relentless action in order to become successful at it. Whether it's what we do, selling insurance, right? Training every day, drilling every day, calling every day, over time, consistently growing and getting better at it. Whether it's at the gym where I am now. You know, I was not a cardio guy. I started cardio a couple months ago, and what do you know? My endurance is better. And it sucked for the first little while going. And now I do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's like boom, 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 and it gets done, right? It's gonna be the same for you with your sales. If you persist and push and persist with your training and you persist with the calls, that persistence has to be higher too at the beginning, because you're not going to be as good as you will in 6 months from now, okay? And if you've been here a while, you're going to be better than you are 6 months from now. Same thing with me building a team with you guys, you know? How many people I have to talk to on a daily basis to find someone psychotic enough to want to sell insurance? Okay, so persistence. Now, one thing that can limit your persistence and limits all of persistence, and I'm guilty of it too, is excuses, right? I was gone for the weekend and I didn't work out at all. And I didn't want to go to the gym yesterday. So, you know, I made an excuse to myself and I hit an alarm clock and I said I was tired. I needed to sleep in. Now, that kills me inside. It does. If any of you know me, that literally ate at me all day that I hit my alarm clock and that I stayed in and didn't go to the gym. Now, we all have excuses that we use, right? Some of us say, I don't feel good, I can't work today. Can't remember I took a sick day in the last 3 years. If I feel like shit, I'm still working, man. My bill's gonna get paid either way. I mean, you know, whatever. A little cold, be all right. Another one we use is how traffic was bad, I couldn't make it, or hey, the leads, the people didn't answer, or man, this guy was just so cheap, or oh, this lady she was such a bee, right? Or oh, this guy's kids ran it, or oh, this person doesn't trust anybody, right? We use those excuses. Excuses we use for our days are, hey, I don't feel that great, right? I'm not going to work as much today, or oh, I got all this other stuff going on, so I'm not going to work as much today, or I got kids, so whatever, I can't work as much today. Which I don't have kids, but there are plenty of single parents crushing it at SLS, so they make it happen. Or my dog's sick, right? Or whatever it may be. Look, the reality is we all use excuses, and you know you use them, and you've used them. And think of one time when an excuse actually helped your situation. Okay, what it really is a reason to get sympathy and to prove someone else wrong. It says, oh no, Justin, I'm working hard. Or you tell yourself, hey, no, look at you in the mirror. You're doing fine. You just had this situation. You're wrong if you think anything else. So excuses will limit our ability to persist through that resistance, right? And it's a justification as to why we aren't where we are. And at the end of the day, you aren't where you want to be, and we aren't where we want to be. I'm not where I want to be because I haven't put in enough action over enough time to get where I want to be. That's all it comes down to. I have not put in the right successful actions over a consistent enough time to get where I want to be. And I've made excuses, and excuses have really limited my growth and progress. And it's a daily thing for me to isolate the excuses and overcome them. So I want you to join me today and write one excuse down in the comments and say what you're going to do to try to overcome it in the future. If you can't think of it, it's all right. The number one thing is you identify what your excuses are and the excuses that you're making for yourself. All right, so one excuse that I made for myself this morning was, oh man, I'm still tired from the weekend. My workouts aren't going to be as good today. And I'm telling myself this because I haven't worked out in a week. I'm not going to be as good, right? It's an excuse I'm giving myself. It's not helping. It's not going to help my workout at all. So I want you guys to write an excuse in the comments here and follow it up for me with a way you're going to overcome it or prevent it from happening in the future.